No, guess what I got busted for? Weed. New York sucks because I was used to smoking weed in California where you just like, you know, you're on the corner, you're after a show, you smoke some weed, everybody knows, that's it, you guys don't understand how good you have it. You guys, your dads were in the Grateful Dead and shit. Weed was not, everybody knows, it's just a fucking social thing. That's how we kick it. We fucking work hard, time to smoke some weed, right? But I got, in New York, they're busting people on the street. I got busted. This is a true story. I did 3 days in the Tombs in New York City. Went in Friday night, didn't get out till Sunday for a roach this big. And I'll tell you the story. It's fucked up. It's one of the most traumatic things. One of the most traumatic things in my life, but gave me 20 minutes of material. But I did this show with a couple of writers of the Colbert Report. This is true. I did a show down on the Lower East Side of New York. It was the first beautiful night. The summer's just started. I did a show with all these writers from the Colbert Report. And after the show, there was a band. And then in the band, there was a guitarist. And the guitarist in the band was a symphony violinist. He got paid 6 figures. He's like the top violinist in the country, right? And he tours the world playing the violin. And he was a weed smoker. He was like, I love your fucking material on the violin. Let's go smoke some weed, right? So we went around the corner. And I'm smoking the roach, right? I'm talking to the violinist. They're getting serious criminals off the street. Rob Cantrell, graduated from a community college, 1.9 GPA. And a fucking violinist. Professional symphony violinist. So we were up, and I was just around the corner after the gig, and I'm smoking the roach with him. Well, it's trippy, you gotta hold it up here. And right when I'm finishing the roach, you guys don't face this shit, right when I'm finishing the roach, empty street, nice, beautiful Lower East Side, like that's where you should be smoking weed, right? You should be writing poetry, Jack Kerouacking, and fucking, you don't go to the Upper West Side and walk a poodle, you fucking smoke some weed in the Lower East Side. So, I was there, and right when I finished the roach, these 2 plainclothes, 2 people with regular clothes came up to me. They pulled badges from under the shirt. And they're like up against the wall. I was like, oh shit. I get freaked out around cops, right? Like I get serious around cops. I start acting like I just got out of the military when I talk to cops. I just say, no sir to everything. I put that sir, I put those manners. I get official. Like, are you smoking weed? No sir, ma'am. No ma'am. No sir. No. Manners, ma'am. I got beat as a kid. No ma'am, sir. I was beaten and I know to say ma'am, sir. Salute. Official, no weed. No. No weed, ma'am, sir, ma'am, weed, no. Official manners. It doesn't work, right? I get busted. Me and the fucking violinist. And I'm cuffed up. This is the truth. It was the worst. I'm cuffed up. They put me in cuffs and like, you're going down. Are you serious? And this is a true story. I know I shouldn't run long, but this is a funny story, right? And I'm in the back of the cop van, cuffed, and it's really stressful. So thank God I'm stoned. And I'm sitting there, and right when we're driving down, I'm like, oh my God, this is really going down. This is terrible, you know? I'm just like getting out. I've never been to jail. I mean, I was going in the shit, right? And we go down and we go to the Tombs, right? This big, huge federal building. And the cops are all like talking about getting drunk after work, right? And the one cop starts smoking a menthol cigarette. That's fake weed. That's some dude that didn't have a cool enough friend to buy some real weed. We fucking went and bought some menthol cigarettes. Trying to fake the funk. So I'm in the back of the cop van, cuffed up, right? And right when we pull into the Tombs, on the cop's radio comes Pink Floyd, Welcome to the Machine. Like, that song's scary as fuck when you're 14. When you're 32, stoned, going to jail, and you hear, welcome my son to the machine! You're like, oh shit. Tonight I'm gonna see the devil. You ever had one of those nights like, oh, it's going down. I'm gonna see the devil tonight. One of those nights. And I had to call my girl, like I live with my girlfriend, right? She's this nice little preppy girl, like she's got a job and shit, you know? She doesn't pick up her dude from jail in the middle of the night, but I had to call her to get my cell phone and my iPod or I lose it in the court system for a week, right? So I have to call her in the middle of the night from jail, like, hello? Ann? Rob, are you alright, Ann? Are you alright, Ann? Are you alright, Ann? Ann? Just want you to know, I love you. And I want to marry you. But first you gotta come down to jail and get my iPod. And this is, okay, I know I'm running long, but this is a fucking funny story. And I'm cuffed up, right? I'm cuffed up. I'm going in. Look at me, mother. I'm going in. I'm fucking went into the machine for a fucking roach. I don't do nothing. Coffee and laundry. I'm cuffed up and there's two dudes in front of me. Two dudes that look identical to 50 Cent, right? There's a whole dollar standing in front of me. I'm cuffed up. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. You're scared. I'm all weak. I'm like, okay, toughen up, Rob. Here we go. Come on, big Rob. We can do it. Don't tell these motherfuckers you play the violin. Right? And I got these big, thick glasses and a red sweatshirt on, right? I got a red sweatshirt on and these big, thick glasses. And I'm walking down, I'm going to the jail, I turn the corner, I see everybody. It's like 150 inmates, just as big as this. Everybody seems to be. I was in there, if you shot a cat or stabbed a cop, you were going to jail. We were all going to the same place, right? And I walk in, and everybody eyes me up. Everybody eyes me up. And this one Rastafarian points me out. Yeah, it wasn't like the nice Rastafarian. It wasn't like the Bob Marley Rastafarian. It wasn't the don't worry about a thing. This is a Buju Banton machete, motherfucker. This is burning and looting. Right? And he just eyes me up. And he goes, yo, I found him. There's Waldo. That's the truth. The whole jail started laughing. The cops started laughing. That's when I knew I was like, fucking, I'm killed in jail. I'm gonna be a cop. All right, I'm gonna bring you up one of my best friends in comedy.